Think we've discovered every species on the planet? Think again. While humanity was spiraling into chaos during 2020, Mother Nature was debuting tons of awesome, never-seen-before creatures. Welcome to Most Amazing Top 10 Top 5 Best Watch Mobile Babbletop Noob Stock 10 Inform Overload. Today, we will be listening to top 10 new species dropped in 2020 that will blow your mind. We'll be ranking each species based on relatability. Curious to see the most relatable species of 2020? Keep watching to find out. Number 10 on our list is Duobrachyum sparksei. This new kind of comb jelly was found marching the seabeds of Puerto Rico in 2015, but it was only until 2020 that the little guy was mentioned in a research paper. Footage was taken of Duobrachyum sparksei via deep-sea robot vehicle. Their movements are said to mimic a hot air balloon because of its two tentacles that are anchored to the seabed. These unique deep-sea comb jellies are certainly cute, but considering how little we know about them, it's kind of hard to get their vibe. So, we are putting Duobrachyum sparksei at the end of our list.
Coming in at number 9 is the Carolina sandhill salamander. Not much is known about this new species, but it is described as having black spots and is crimson orange. This cute little guy only lives in certain counties of North Carolina, mainly in blackwater rivers and springs. We found this little guy years ago, in fact in 1969, more than 50 years, but we did not have the technology to tell it apart from its close relative, the southern two-lined salamander. Aside from where it lives, not much else is known about this sneaky salamander, so it earns a 9 on our list. You can't really vibe with someone you don't know after all. Coming in at number 8 is the Lorida phoenix spider. Wow, that's a hard name. Named after the actor that plays the Joker, this spider is surely creepy. This new spider boasts crazy colors that other venomous spiders do, such as red and black and white. It's classified as a velvet spider due to the hair on its body. This spider is pure nightmare fuel. I mean, just look at it. And although that is an accurate representation of 2020, it's hard to vibe with something as toxic, and that's why it takes an 8 on our list.
Next, for number 7, we have Acalinus zorgorum. This snake comes from a genus of odd-scaled snakes, and it's no kidding that zorgorum are rocking those beautiful iridescent scales. The new species was found in Vietnam and is assumed to be a burrowing snake, due to their eyes that are adapted to the dark. The Smithsonian is doing more research on the snake, but unfortunately, odd-scaled snakes are known to be the most poorly researched. Some might relate to the snake's habits of staying in the dark all day, but since no one's quarantine globe could possibly compare to the beauty of Acalinus zorgorum, they are not getting the crown for this list.
At number 6, we've got the greater glider, a fuzzy new marsupial species previously thought to be one species, but due to new DNA testing, we found out is actually 3 separate ones. The 2 new distinct ones are named Petroides minor and Petroides armiltillus. They eat eucalyptus leaves, a plant known for how it explodes when it's set on fire, and they're cousins with ring-tailed lemurs. Their cute button eyes give them excellent night vision, as they are nocturnal, just like how a lot of us have become with quarantine.
Coming in at number 5 is the papalangar. This newly discovered species lives in Myanmar, but is already at risk of becoming extinct. Hopefully, the news attention this primate is getting will spread awareness and start campaigns to keep this beautiful creature alive. Just look at that little face. This primate is named after the mountain it was found on, Mount Popa. This monkey brings me sheer joy. Just look how cute he is, and serves as a perfect reminder that there is still hope in the world in 2020. Not to mention the rings around the papalangar's eyes look like my very sleep-deprived self. This is why the papalangar takes the number 5 spot.
Number 4, the Mata Mata turtle. This turtle was again assumed to be only one species when it was actually 2, Chelys orinosensis and Chelys fimbriata. Due to their thick skin, they cannot retract into their shells like most turtles. The skin flaps along their necks help sense movement, and they're able to move their pharynx in a way that sucks water and fish into their mouths to feed. Just look at him. He looks so happy.
Coming in at number 3, we have Eurothinus plasticus. This amphipod was found in the Mariana Trench thousands of meters below sea level with PET plastic inside of it. Now, even though us humans and the amphipod live in vastly different environments, we can all relate to the presence of plastic pollutants in its life. I mean, these days plastic is everywhere. I guess you can say it's the one thing we all have in common. Next is number 2, Gastrodia acnicellus. This unique flower belongs to the family commonly known as potato orchids, who, fun fact, spend most of their lives underground, occasionally coming out to flower or bear fruit. It's safe to say that the ugly beauty of this orchid represents our feelings about 2020, and what's more relatable in 2020 than barely going outside? Well, maybe the next species we have on our list. Before we announce the number 1 species of 2020, here's our honorable mention, Tiganophyton carescens. This is a species of evergreen dwarf shrub found only in southern Namibia. Fun fact, in the botany world, its flowers are considered bisexual, so the Tiganophyton carescens might relate to people who didn't get to celebrate Pride Month in 2020.
Alright guys, finally at number 1 we have the only parent-beaked whale. Not only is this species extremely rare, but its beaked nose makes this whale look more like a dolphin. Not much is known about beaked whales, much less the parent's beaked whale, which this new species is called. What we do know about beaked whales though, is that their blubber is mostly made of wax ester. This whale's lazy-looking demeanor looks a lot like me when I'm trying to wake up. It's chonky, doesn't want to be seen by humans, hence the uncertainty that this is a new species, and its resting face looked like it gave up on the world, which we all did in 2020, and this is why the parent-beaked whale takes the number 1 spot. It rolls with the punches, and it's completely done.
That's it for today, folks. Do you agree with our picks? Leave a comment down below and make sure to like and subscribe.